Um, so I thought I had a plan here, but I don't. So shout out to uh, shout out to Vince Carter.
We are so here.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's goody? It's your boy, Oh So Co. You can also call me OSK. Either is gonna convey the same way, ladies and gentlemen. We're
Back.
this time we doing some more tier lists. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I rolled out the point guard tier list last time, and I feel like we're gonna spin the block. We're gonna keep it going until we get to the 1 through 5. Had to put on the VC jersey, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Vince Carter. Perhaps, if not, the greatest dunker of all time. He was also very underrated. Did y'all see this man's stats? Man was averaging like 27 a game on 40% from 3 in his prime. Why are we not respecting Vince? Regardless. Today we are doing a tier list ranking again, but this time we're going to do the starting NBA shooting guard. Now, here's the caveat here. I'm going to keep it real. We're at the end of the season. I don't know who definitively is the starting point guard or shooting guard of every team. So I had to go to an external website. This is no promotion, but I went to lineups.com to see, more or less who they considered the starting shooting guards at certain points of the season. So I just went ahead and did that. So please, bear with me, okay? If the shooting guard that I talk about is not your actual starting shooting guard for your franchise, bro, come at them. Don't come at me. But nonetheless, before we begin, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share some suggestions down below of what you want to see us do next. But without further ado, we're on the road to 100, and let's get into it, baby. So before I begin, I guess I should explain. Here we have the lovely tier list. S at the top, being the best of the best. F at the bottom, It's F. You didn't pass. You failed. Also, I guess it's worth noting this is all about aura. If I hadn't mentioned that, you probably saw the title. So this won't be specifically off skill, okay? Because some of the top shooting guards may not have any aura. Some of the bottom ones might have a lot of aura. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna keep that in mind as we go through these. But I'm gonna go ahead and get it started off with the first shooting guard of the day,
Kelly Oubre.
All right. So Kelly Oubre, right, got memed a lot. I mean, probably for the best for him, right? Because Kelly Oubre was out here with the well-sculpted face, you know what I'm saying? Like he was a model for Vogue. And, that's where he got his charm from. Skill-wise, he decent. He done had a role. He always relevant as far as that goes. But Kelly might try to start strong today. What was the debacle he had a couple years ago where he like faked an injury or something like that, or like fake being in an accident? Kelly funny for that. And then I'll never forget, and I may find a clip of it, I hope I do, where he was calling out all those referees. He was like, you, bleep, bleep, bleep. Hilarious. Kelly, hey, you gonna start off strong today, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna go ahead and slide you up a B tier, bro. I gotta respect it. Philly, I'm gonna give you something. To hang on to, bro. Y'all started shooting guard this past season, has aura. And handsome young man at that. So we're gonna keep it rolling, man. But yeah, shout out to Kelly Oubre. Oubre is crazy. Oubre.
Gary Trent Jr.
All right, Gary Trent Jr. So how do we feel about Gary? Because Gary been around a decent amount of time. Nothing crazy, right? You know what I'm saying? He's still young. But like Gary Trent Jr. back in Portland, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he had a decent amount of aura on him. It's just, I don't know, man. It's like, wish we got more from him, I guess. Not only that, he kind of dull. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really emitting any aura for real to me personally. Like, I ain't really intimidated when I look at the lineup for the Bucks versus the Bulls. And I'm like, dang, they got to guard Gary Trent. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't give me that fear factor. Plus, not only that, you know what I'm saying? Gary Trent is living in the shadows of that of Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday right now. Like, I'm sorry, bro, but like, yo, you are not that guy. But nonetheless, man, like, I feel like at his peak, he might have been up there with Kelly. Maybe not. Nah, at his peak, he was definitely C. But right now, I'm sorry, Gary, I got to put you D tier. You just not doing it for me. You just not doing it for me. Maybe if you get some windmills in your arsenal, you coming like Vince Carter or Tracy McGrady. Wow, this is a VC Glaze video, ain't it? Nonetheless, bro. Yeah, shout out to Gary Trent. Let's keep pushing.
Kevin Huerter.
All right. My starting shooting guard. Yeah, I'm claiming it. Just sucks he coming right after Zach Lavine. He is the shooting guard after Zach Lavine. Decent player, you know what I'm saying? And he has that white Mamba-esque look to him, you know what I'm saying? Like he a hooper too, on top of that. A unique name. So, we gotta get points for name a lot of times too. But would it be fair for me to say that he ranks any higher than Gary Trent? Nah. I think honestly, he also has to go D tier. I want to say I'm doing him a disservice, but it's like, don't nobody be talking about him. They don't. He on my team. I gotta be honest. I'm gonna put him at D tier.
Donovan Mitchell.
All right. Donovan Mitchell always been that guy. Ever since his rookie season in Utah, he been that guy. He been hooping. He's a baller. He's explosive. He can shoot. Okay. Donovan Mitchell been a part of some historical stuff, man. He blew a 3-1 lead, against Denver a few years ago. Bubble to be exact. Donovan Mitchell, man, he always getting the short end of the stick. His teammates, I swear it's not they be selling him, bro. I swear this man gets sold left and right. I ain't never heard about in a clutch time Donovan Mitchell putting up a stinker. Me personally. I'm sure there's some out there because every player is not perfect. But Donovan Mitchell has been a consistently great player in my opinion. Can't ask for more than that. Plus he's a star, you know what I'm saying? He's a little goofball too, him and Devin Booker, I would say. And there's an argument for him being the best shooting guard in the NBA right now. So with that in mind, bro, I gotta respect Donnie. Donnie, man, you're our first S tier. Call me crazy. Donovan Mitchell is an S tier shooting guard. Please tell me when I'm telling lies, okay? Because I don't see what you see. I just don't. Okay? He's a hooper. He's goofy. He's talented. Bro, what more do you want from a shooting guard? So go out there and shoot and guard. Let's get it. Let's keep going.
Derrick White.
Derrick White is comeback Aura Man of the Year, bro. What does that stand for? CAMOY? He's the Kamoy. We're officially giving out the Kamoy Award. It is going to Derrick White because Derrick White and San Antonio, and I'm sure it's because it was in San Antonio, they weren't that good alongside DeJounte Murray at the time. Looking at maybe D tier. Derrick White somehow, he's cut his hair. He has a weird shaped head now. And he just went crazy with his aura farm. He is regarded as the third best player on the Celtics championship team. When they were on the brink of elimination against the Knicks, Derrick White was hooping. All due respect, bro, when we talking straight basketball, Derrick White like that. Put you at the top of B. Do I want to keep you there, though? Yes, you're going to stay at the top of B, but you may move around. But shout out to Derrick White, man. Come back. CAMOY. He's the Kamoy of the Year. Comeback Aura Man of the Year.
Kris Dunn.
Y'all ready for some bias to come in, bro? So, Kris Dunn as a Bulls player was not that good, right? And it seems like Kris Dunn gets a lot of glaze for him being a great defensive shooting guard. Keep it real with you. You shooting the way Kris Dunn shoot. You just a guard. Okay? I don't want to hear about you being a shooting guard, bro. Not only that, okay. He now plays for the Clippers. Personally despise the Clippers. I don't know why. Well, actually, I do know why. That whole 2020 debacle gave me a sour taste, bro. 2019, 2020. Try to come in my goat, say you run the city of LA, Kawhi. Excuse me. I'll see you in the small forwards video, though. Don't worry. Unless they got you as a power forward now. Regardless. Kris Dunn, though, man, you got an A+ steal on 2K. This is something. I'm gonna put you D tier. I'll put you D tier, but it doesn't sit right with my soul that you're next to Kevin Huerter. So I'm putting him up at C tier. I know. It's just something about it. Kevin Huerter got the name and the look. Kris Dunn, bro, you got to see me. I don't know why.
Desmond Bane.
It's been a while since we talked aura, and basically being the way you look is going to nerf you. because Desmond Bane gets clowned for having T-Rex arms, right? Ain't no coming back for that aura-wise. Okay? And then when Ja went down, Desmond Bane was supposed to carry the team, and you know the Grizzlies sucked. Desmond Bane has the B tier talent. I know Kelly Oubre doesn't really, but we talked about it's Kelly Oubre. Come on, Desmond Bane. I'm sorry, put you in the top of C. We just can't get past the little. You know what I'm saying? It's like right here. Talented, good shooter, good basketball player, but your arms, man, it's hurting you. You can't box. I could beat Desmond Bane in a fight because I got the reach. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not a trained fighter. Nonetheless.
Dyson Daniels.
Started shooting guard for the Atlanta Hawks, so they say. Dyson Daniels, I feel like was hooping this past year, right? Defensive prowess. This man's talented on the defensive end. Dyson Daniels, you down there in the ATL, you could be the next big thing down there. They could get rid of Trae Young and hand you the keys. I don't know. I'm gonna be real. I feel like maybe last season we was looking at D, but I think you deserve to boost yourself up, bro. Dyson Daniels, congratulations, brother. You are now a C tier shooting guard. Yeah, I said it. Everybody give it up for Dyson. It's good for Dyson. C tier shooting guard here. I'm proud of you, boy.
Tyler Herro.
We got a unique case here. We got a unique one, everybody. So strap in. Okay. Tyler Herro is low-key up there with Aura, right? Ever since he got drafted, Tyler Herro been aura farming. Man's pulled over his suit. He flexing the suit. You know what I'm saying? Go back and watch his draft highlights or, leading up to it. Then, everybody was like, oh, the Heat drafted Tyler Herro this, Tyler Herro that. Hooping in the bubble. Like it's no tomorrow. Had a little mean mud. Kind of hurt his orbit, as he walking, his hair flying. I'm respected. Tyler Herro, you up there. And I'm gonna keep it a beam with you, Tyler. You might be A tier. Call me crazy if you want to. But Tyler is a natural aura farm. He does it so well. On and off the court, he's a hooper. He got drip. He talented, man. He has a song named after him. Not a lot of people can say that. Wow. Anyways,
DaQuan Jeffries.
All right. DaQuan Jeffries. Okay. So they say the starting shooting guard of the Hornets. I don't really know how that works, okay? I tried to do some research, look at some pictures to download of them. As you can see here, this isn't even Charlotte Hornets gear, and it was so hard to find them in Charlotte Hornets gear. I'm sorry, DaQuan. I really don't have much to say about your game. I'm very unfamiliar, and you have not emitted any aura off of yourself, so we're gonna put you up tier. I'm sorry. Call me crazy, but I'm not. I didn't even know you were the starting shooting guard for the Hornets. I don't even know if you are, but it said you were, so I gotta respect that. If they maybe said top 5 Jeffries of all time, you might be that, and I might have ranked you accordingly in F tier. Anyways,
Jordan Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson sounds like a singer name now I think about it, like an R&B singer, Jordan Clarkson. But nonetheless, Jordan Clarkson, he had his time in LA, and he had his time in Utah. When we were talking about one of the greatest 6 men of all time. This past year, kind of smelly. You know what I'm saying? Not the best, but I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Jordan Clarkson got the name. He got the aura. I'm respected. I do think Jordan Clarkson has more aura than Desmond Bane. With that logic, I'm gonna put the light-skinned twins up there at B. Jordan Clarkson was a hooper. He's still a hooper. I'm not gonna disrespect him. I ever tried to play on 21. I'm not scoring, but he's a bucket. He is one of the greatest 6 men of the year. Oh, and absolutely changed everything about him from being no tattoos and a shortcut hair to being one of the most long-locked, tatted people in the whole league. It's insane. He looks completely different. Now here's a picture of Jordan Clarkson from his rookie year. You're welcome. He did the Birdman, Chris Anderson.
Zachary Lavine.
All right. So Zach Lavine. Used to be my starting shooting guard. I miss you, Zach. I miss you, man. Also was a Timberwolves shooting guard, at one point in time. Well, early in his career. That's where he made his name with all the dunking and stuff. So Zach, when he came back out his injury, hooping, man. Think about Zach, bro. He's going to rank up there. I would say this. Zach, in my opinion, was not supposed to be as good as he is. It wasn't written for that. Like, Zach wasn't supposed to be as good as he was, in my opinion, and then he did that. So I got to boost him up for that. He did that. Not only that, one of the greatest dunkers of all time. So he doing that. He out there in Sacramento, which kind of hurts his aura a little bit, but hey, who am I, right? Zach, man, congratulations. You're on A tier now. You're on A tier. I think Zach deserves A tier. He's an A tier aura player. He got the swag. He's always cool and collected with his demeanor. Man, he's a great dunker, man. I got to give you points for being an amazing dunker. That's an aura.
Mikal Bridges.
A clamp, right? We talk about him as a clamp. A habitual bucket getter, but not like, I can't even say habitual. I say occasional bucket getter. I think that's fair. He always smiling, bro. Stop smiling. Everything ain't happy-go-lucky. All right. Nonetheless, right? Mikal Bridges. He's a weird one. He's a weird one too. Because considering skill, I really do think he's up there. I think he's a very underrated shooting guard. But he's just, I hate to judge people by looks, but he's a lanky, goofy, happy-go-lucky. Okay? And that ain't no aura being shed off by acting like that. Get a little serious, man. When you clamp, I want you, you know what I'm saying? Stand on it. But I ain't gonna disrespect you too much, bro. I'm gonna put you B tier. And that's fair.
Austin Reaves.
Y'all ready for hot take of the day? When we talk aura, we talk positive and negative. You a Lakers fan or a neutral fan? Like, you know what I'm saying? You just chilling. Austin Reaves is up there, right? Because they love him out there in LA. If you hate the Lakers, you probably hate Austin Reaves, thinks he's so overrated. But that's aura. He ain't even do nothing but play with LeBron. Y'all gonna stop hating on Austin Reaves. Talented. A tier. I'm not going off of skill. Again, he is talented, but I can acknowledge that, I think maybe this is a hot take. Maybe. I think I'd rather have Derrick White than Austin Reaves on my team. So all things considered, I'm gonna put him at A tier because, it's Austin Reaves. Be ashamed, be scared. But I get it, you know what I'm saying? If you look at this from a different perspective of skill, yeah, bump him down, sure. I don't care. It's not your list, it's mine. Nonetheless.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Bro, is my hat falling off? Goodness gracious. Looking like T.I. KCP. All right. Peak KCP was probably B tier or KCP on some nights be F tier. It's like, here's the thing. Can I justify putting KCP higher than Gary Trent? Yes. KCP, you are at the bottom of C tier. You ain't done nothing crazy. Honestly, you got a ring. Shout out to you. The time in Detroit was cool, I guess. KCP, though, it's just, I don't know, man. It's like, you got a good name. You got a cool name. Your name long. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with a hyphen in it. Come on now. I'm gonna give you that. So we're gonna say C tier.
Klay Thompson.
All right. While I'm over here sitting making these faces like it's obvious, I just now realized what is my criteria. If I'm going all time, and when I say all time, I mean all time in comparison to the current shooting guards, he's up there. Right now, he not up there. But it's aura. Goodness gracious, it's aura. One half of the Splash Brothers. What need I say? One half of the Splash Brothers. He the reason we essentially got a 3-1 comeback. And now everybody brace yourself, okay? Because I believe in the butterfly effect. Sure, Draymond got suspended. We acknowledge that, okay? Sure, what's his name got hurt. Andrew Bogut got hurt. Okay, cool, whatever. Right. Klay Thompson is the one who said that LeBron was crying. Oh, excuse me. So now I have to lock in. Shout out to Klay Thompson, bro. I'm giving you S tier.
Keon Johnson.
Starting shooting guard for the Nets, apparently. Don't know how it's not Cam Thomas, but regardless. Keon, you unfortunately might have to get the DaQuan Jeffries treatment here. Not familiar with your game. I am not. And you also play for the Nets. That hurts. Ugh, Keon, yeah, I'm sorry, man. You have to go F tier. I'm sorry, okay? What can I say?
Christian Braun.
All right, Christian. I'm not mad at it. Here's the problem. Talent, nerf you a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. A little bit overrated. People be talking about Christian Braun like he is a definitive difference maker on these teams. Well, with the Nuggets. It's replaceable. He's replaceable. Let's be honest. Not only that, you got the Lego head. You know what I'm saying? It's very blocky. So that knocks you a little bit. But on the flip of it, bro, the aura this man emits, the aura this man always emits is insane, right? Because Christian is still being brought up in conversations about the Nuggets, even though they have Jokic and Murray on the team. They're talking about Christian Braun. Excuse me. I'm gonna respect it, bro. I'm gonna give you C tier. Cause your name hold weight, apparently. I don't.
Andrew Nembhard.
Circumstantial relevance, whatever you call it. What is it called when we look? Recency bias. That's what I was looking for. Recency bias got Nembhard on cloud 9, boy. Cause Nembhard, before the playoffs, I knew you were, but I wasn't checking for you. But Andrew Nembhard, this man's in the finals as we speak. As we speak, bro. And he's an essential player. It be times I'm reading the thing, they're like, oh, here goes Tyrese getting credit for the big shot. But look what Andrew Nembhard did. Exactly. Andrew, shout out to you, bro. Recency bias, you're going B tier. You're going ahead of everybody with Derrick White, as a matter of fact. So I'm gonna give you that.
CJ McCollum.
Why I feel like CJ McCollum like the square of the NBA. Like every generation has a square. Chris Paul was once a square in my opinion. He was just a lame. Like you the snitch of the league. CJ just seemed like somebody that just be like, this ain't finna happen in my NBA. Now, ew. But yeah. CJ. I mean, you got the name, but I just can't get past the fact I think you're a bit of a square. I'm gonna put you at B tier as well. I'm sorry. You may have been A tier, but
Jaden Ivey.
Jaden Ivey out there in Detroit thugging. I mean, you are talented, you really are, but maybe it's because your name just resonates with that really bad Pistons team of last year. Now I know y'all made the playoffs, but it's just like, dang, bro, like you were a part of that roster, which I can't hold against you too much because everybody was a part of that roster. And I gave Cade Cunningham a pretty high rating, but I think maybe I just need to see more from you. Maybe I need some more character out of you, man. Jaden Ivey, man, we're going off aura. I gotta put your C tier as well. Ooh, the C and B is loaded. My bad, but I think it's fair.
RJ Barrett.
Here's the thing about RJ, right? RJ should probably be talent-wise. He was gassed up to be an A or B tier. He came to the league and they were like Zion, Ja, RJ Barrett, the big three. All right. RJ Barrett hasn't lived up to that. He in Toronto thugging right now though, so shout out to him. But I think if RJ was more consistent and he kept that, energy off that the fans put on him, I guess we're looking at a B tier talent. But RJ Barrett, I mean, your name do hold well. I'm gonna give you C tier for that. I'm gonna give you C tier. Man, I do not have a lot down there. But it's fine. It's fine.
Jalen Green.
Yeah. He has the most He has the most wish-washy aura in the NBA. 1 minute he on social media partaking in some of the weirdest challenges. Next we see him popping out with what's her name? Drea? I don't know, but somebody's like 20 years older than him. He's a hooper. He got some dope hair sometimes. He's talented. There's that. He's still young. Yeah. That is a good point. I think I gotta give him B tier. Yeah. Gotta give him B tier. I think that's fair. I think he's gonna move up though. I know I got Austin Reaves above him, but I think he's gonna move up for sure.
Stephon Castle.
Rookie of the year, believe it or not. Which is crazy because the Spurs now have back-to-back Rookie of the Year. I hope they turn that into some success. I do. But here's the thing. He wasn't the best rookie. Okay, let me rephrase. He was the Rookie of the Year, so I guess by default he was the best rookie on the season. But he had such a... Who was that? Who had like a mid-Rookie of the Year campaign. It was just a mid-rookie year, but that's how bad the rest of the rookies were. Stephon, I'm going to give you C tier because you won the award, but I'm not scared. Okay? But I'll just say that.
Devin Booker.
Shout out D-Book. Y'all going to stop disrespecting D-Book. Always in the talks as one of the best shooting guards in the league right now. Talented, hooper, been to the finals, talk his talk. The only time his aura was hurt was when Luka was talking that talk. Oh, and they was up big on the Suns. I'll never forget that, bro. Oh my goodness. Chris Paul hits a huge three to cut the lead to 42. Yo, D-Book though, I'm not gonna disrespect you, bro. You up there at S tier. I'm gonna give you that.
Luguentz Dort or Lu Dort.
Also in the finals. And I don't know if y'all remember this, but Lu Dort was essential on that bubble run. I mean, I know it wasn't really a run, but like that first round, when they're playing the Houston Rockets and James Harden, he got blocked by James Harden. That did nothing to his aura to me, by the way. I think it just boosted James. Lu Dort, defensive prowess, talented, hits big shots here and there. Like he's that guy. I think Lu Dort's deserving of a decently high rank, and I think I can't put him too far past Nembhard. I'm gonna give him B tier. Recency bias too, though. He's on a talented team. He's staying afloat, and I really hope if he does leave this offseason or does get traded, anything like that, that he finds a place and he's comfortably one of the top players on the team. He does get overshadowed by his teammates, but hey, we see you, Lou.
Anthony Edwards.
What do y'all think? Look, I give y'all 5 seconds.
Time is up.
Take though. Hot take. Anthony Edwards is overrated. Okay, I said it, right? Talented. I'm not putting that past him. But the way the media gasses Anthony Edwards up as if he is this Kobe Bryant-esque player is a little blasphemous, a little crazy. I'm like, y'all can slow down a little bit. Slow down. But max aura. Anthony Edwards might be top 5 aura in the entire league right now. I'm just being honest. And he might not even be number 5. It's actually difficult for me when it comes to aura to name more players. Right now they have more than him. You got LeBron, you got Curry, you got KD. He might be number 4 right now. I don't think James Harden is out-auring him. I think the other 3 names, regardless of their position, are just going to out-aura him regardless. I mean, I know you got Jokic and Embiid, but like the aura that they emit. You know what I'm saying? Jokic, I'll put Jokic at 4. And at 5, Shea at 6. Yeah. But Ant, I got my eyes on you, Mr. Overrated. You should have been voted most overrated by your peers. not what the hell.
Shaedon Sharpe.
Shaedon Sharpe, you had some decent aura early, but like you don't anymore. I'm sorry. Yo, Shaedon, I gotta put you D tier. You were fun to watch. You're a great dunker. You talented even. It's just, man, I wish, you brought yourself out of mediocrity with that team you're on. But it's cool. Beggars can't be choosers. It's okay, though. You'll find your way. But I got to put your D tier for now.
B Pods. Brandin Podziemski. The shooting guard for the Golden State Warriors.
All right. I don't know how you've maintained such relevance. I know you play alongside Stephen Curry. I get that. And I'm sure you're a pretty talented guy. From what I saw, I think you are too. And the numbers don't lie. But, I just don't. What do I know, right? Maybe I misjudged my calculation for judging aura, but you get gassed up. Maybe it's about Warriors fans, but I swear even non-Warrior fans are just talking about pods. So, I'm going to respect to give you C tier.
Bilal Coulibaly. What's up with these names?
All right. Now, I would say you're pretty talented, but you play for the Wizards, and y'all have been bad. And I always see your name. I don't know why I always see your name. I always see your name. But I'd be lying if I told myself or you guys that your name ring bells, that you have aura, that you're doing anything to aura for him. And look why you so happy for. What you cheesing so hard about, buddy? Nah. I'm sorry. Wizards, I'm going F. Sorry. All right. Comes to conclusion. Let me take a look at the list here real quick, see if I can move some stuff around. I'll be right back. Okay. Made some changes, you can see. Not really a ton at the top. I think A through B was pretty much safe. But down here, I decided, man, I had to move KCP and Pods down one because I just can't get behind it. I know how y'all probably feel, especially being Magic/Warriors fans, but I don't. Okay. And then I also had to move Kris Dunn down to F. I'm sorry. But I think that'll be it. Yeah, that should be it. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. It's been an absolute pleasure. Y'all know I love ranting and talking and doing these tier lists. So I guess what's next? Probably do another player highlight. I will not spoil who that is. And the week after that, we should get the small forward video. So please stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe, of course. But without further ado, don't let anyone on this earth discourage you from greatness. My name is Oh So Co.
And we are Oh So Out.